Hi, I'm Stuart McIntosh. I drive a BMW 318 IS. I'm just generally a car enthusiast in person. I mean, I've only had this car a couple of months. Before that, I had two Peugeot 106s, one being a standard XSI, one being a GTI. Any car that puts a smile on your face, you know, if it could be anything from a BMW, Vauxhall, Range Rover, Ford, anything at all. As long as it puts a smile on your face and you enjoy driving it and you enjoy going out in it, it doesn't really matter what the car is. What the badge on the front means nothing, as long as a car you like and enjoy. A brief description of the modifications I've done. I've got a welded diff which helps slide when you're out drifting or on the track drifting. I've put a straight through induction kit on the car on the basis that it just helps the airflow going into the car directly from the front of the car, so there's no heat coming in. I've had the car lowered on coilovers just to help the performance of handling and a few other bits and bobs, just make it easier to drive around really. I've got a hydro fitted into the car which helps lock up the back wheels compared to the standard handbrake, and I don't actually break or damage anything. And I've also had a different steering wheel fitted to make it closer to the person, so it's easier for handling and just makes the drive all round a bit more comfortable. The car itself actually runs at about 140 brake horsepower when it came out the factory. It was used in the original Touring Car Championship many years ago by BMW, being the IS version. It's a 4-cylinder 16-valve engine, and that's pretty much all I know, to be fair, about it. I'm not really the most clued up of people on Beamers, but I know that much, which I think is quite impressive. The reason why I really joined the car scene and the modified car scene basically is because I've always had an interest in cars since I was about 12, 13 years old, and my best mate up the road had a really nice Vauxhall Corsa many years ago. And yeah, I've always wanted to get involved in it, and I kind of see it like a second family. You know, you start to become really close with some people, and you get really friendly, and you end up going out, enjoying yourself, socialising, just having a good time really. Benefits of being in the car scene and part of car clubs and stuff is if you ever have any issues with your car, anything breaks, or you have a technical problem, there's always someone that's part of the car scene that will have some idea of what it could be, or be able to assist you, be able to help you out, be able to do the work for you, vice versa, and quite a few different things. And yeah, it's always good, you know, there's always a group of people that end up going to meets, that enjoy going to places, and you've always got something to do. There's always someone out there that will actually end up doing it. Car meets themselves. Go to quite a few car meets. Go to like Matcham's Raceway every other Wednesday when it's on. Most Friday evenings I go chill out down places and like meet up with the local guys. We do quite a few big car shows, go to tracks, Fast Show, do quite a few. We've got Beamer Fest this year because there's quite a few BMWs about in the area. We've got Modified Mania this year, which we actually went to last year as a club, and it was one of the best days I've had in a while. I've not had so much fun, there's so much going on, so many friendly people, and it's just really good to be involved in because the amount of people that are around, and it just makes life a bit better, you know. You've got somewhere to go, you've always got someone to turn to. Things that I'll benefit and enjoy is seeing like cars that are out of the ordinary, you know, ones you don't see every day on the roads of Bournemouth, Poole and Dorset. It's going places somewhere new, seeing everyone else's own style, because everyone has their own style, they have their own unique way of doing things, you know. Not everyone has the same standard way of designing a car, same standard way of modifying a car. And it's also always good to meet new faces, you know. Everyone that's got a passion for cars, it's good to meet new people, and like people all up and down the country, no matter where you go, if you've got a passion is about cars, I'll say 99.9% of the time you'll get on because you have the same thing, you enjoy cars. Positive side still is the fact that car manufacturers, fingers crossed, they're going to start realising that people do like modified cars. People do like the fact they like their cars lowered, they do like their cars to have more of a stance and to handle better. But the only problem is with that is the fact that then people are still going to want to modify the car more because everyone's going to be driving the same car. The whole idea of modifying a car is to be unique and individual and have it how you personally want the car rather than what everyone else has got, which kind of leads on to the negative side of things. All cars aren't everyone's taste. I've had two bright yellow 106s, and yeah, they weren't everyone's taste. Not everyone liked them, but yeah, again, it's all about being unique, being an individual, and doing things how you want them to be done. Not everyone's going to have the same car. Stereotyping, yeah, I get it a fair bit, or used to get it a fair bit in my 106, because you used to stand out like a sore thumb. You can imagine a bright yellow car driving down the road compared to everyone's standard reds, blacks, greens, and all that sort of thing. Yeah, you do get a hell of a lot of it. You get people looking at you, especially if you've got a loud sound system, big exhaust. The first thing they can hear is you rather than see you. So yeah, you do get a lot of stereotyping and a lot of issues. And the worst one that myself and a few other guys, which are probably also in this video as well, which have had, is vandalism. People either jealous or don't like it, so they will take their aggression out on it. If they're just pissed and think someone spent a lot of money on that car, let's knock their wind mirror clean off, or key up their paintwork, or do something along them sort of lines, it just means you can have to fork out more money just to get the car running again, which is a shame, because, you know, a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into their cars. But, you know, when it comes down to it, people are childish like that. They think it's fun. They have their 2 minutes of fun. But one day will come when they've got a car and a youngster does it to theirs, and they'll feel the way that we feel when our cars get vandalised, which is one of the major negative things, in my own opinion.